Yeah, that's cool, man. So what year was this?
So 2016, July 4th, 2016 is when I landed in California. I started work July 5th, 2016. Stopped working for Bank of America probably 2000, end of 2017. Started working with Get More Films and bartending, right? I was doing all types of stuff. You move to a new city, you gotta get in
Yeah,
wherever you can. So I was doing all
right.
types of stuff.
And it was more expensive too,
Oh,
probably.
what? Yeah, not yeah, for sure. Especially coming from a corporate background, when I first moved, they were saying, hey, we can't change your pay until like, a certain time quota is met, right? Like you got to be there. So let's say oh yeah, I moved July 4th, and they do yearly up. They give you like your bonuses or whatever. They do all those calculations in December, and then they usually take effect in like January, February. So I landed in July. So from July until December, I was actually getting the same pay as I was getting in Delaware, which is that was really hurting my pockets because X
Yeah.
amount of dollars in Delaware goes a lot further than X amount of dollars in LA. So my
Right,
rent
right,
my rent
right.
went from like 400 to 900. And then just I was like it was a crazy time. Like it was a scary leap for a lot of people. I feel like even scary for myself. But like I said, I
Yeah.
I, I told myself I wanted to play the game on hard, and so that's what I decided.
That's good, man. Well, you definitely made it. You've been there what, 5 years now? 6 years?
Yeah,
It's your
five.
6 year?
It's 2016, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So five, this is my fifth year right now. So going
Fifth
going
year,
into
yeah.
six.
Going in
So
six.
that's like a local saying. They say if you make it 5 years in LA, you can kind of start to say that you're gonna be around. But I've had a
Right.
lot of friends come and go, and it's not for everybody. So
Yeah. Yeah. How would you say the culture of LA differs from Delaware?
oh my goodness, vastly, right? Like for the good and the bad too. For the good and the bad, like
Yeah.
Delaware, like again, I love it. It's a lot smaller, lower pace. Like for the people that don't know, Delaware has one major highway. Well, technically two, but in the grand scheme, one major highway. It's called Route One. It goes from the bottom of the beaches all the way up to I-95, which is right in the Philly area,
Mm.
and then you get into
Hmm.
95, right? So and really I-95 only runs in about like 10% of Delaware, the top 10%. Like if you're looking at the map, so compared to LA, like
Wow.
off just the top of my head, you got 405, the 101, the 710, the 10 West. There's all these major highways. So that's just obviously the sheer number part, but also the vibes. In Delaware, you have it's closer to Philly. It's a straight up mentality, right? If you got something on your shirt or in your face, I'm gonna let you know it. I'm not gonna just let you walk around looking crazy. But in LA, you got people that'll be like, you look great, and meanwhile you just got done eating, got stuff all over your face, and it's there's a different type of mentality. It's a lot slower vibe, which I like a lot, but it's also you got people out here that everyone wants to become your best friend, and they want to become your best friend overnight, which is kind of strange, right? Like when you meet someone, it's always great to meet someone and have a friend, but like
Yeah.
everyone has the mindset, oh, what can you do for me or what can I do for you? And you meet someone, and that's kind of like the first thing they start going into. Oh, what do you do? So they're like, oh, where do you live and what do you do? Are like two of the biggest questions in LA. Well, back when I was going out a lot more, I don't do that as much now, but it would really frustrate me because I'm like, well, my name is Justin. You know what I mean? Like my passions include X, Y, Z. Like what do I do and where do I live? Like fall back. So there wasn't the genuineness wasn't there. It was like okay, because in LA it's like if oh, they live on the west side, which is like Santa Monica, right? They're like, oh, they live on the west side. They're like, okay, he probably has money. Oh, what do you do? Oh, like for example, oh, he's a web developer. Oh, and then their wheels start turning. Oh, well, how can that help me? Blah blah blah. So I would get that question a lot. Where do you live? What do you do? And I would just, as soon as I heard it, I just knew that this person probably wasn't very genuine, and they were probably looking for something. So I would just flip it on people. I would tell people like all types of wild stuff, anywhere from like, oh yeah, I'm homeless to oh yeah, I play professional baseball in Venezuela. Oh yeah, because 9 out of 10 times,
Yeah, you what, 6'6", so
yeah, yeah, I'm a tall guy, so people are like, oh really? Oh wow, what else do you want? Do you want a shot? It's like oh my god, but that's just how people's work. So in LA, I just sometimes I was staying a little bit more guarded. You gotta guard your peace for sure because people are coming for it. And back on the East Coast, it's more so like you know, in my opinion anyway, I run into more genuine people where it's like I can kind of open up a little bit quicker. Like, you know, I never ran into
Mm.
anyone in Delaware where the first two questions they ask me are, where do you live and what do you do? And I get that what do you do is a normal question, like in conversation, but you can tell when people ask a certain like, oh, what do you do? Oh, okay. It's like nah, yeah.